everyone, this is Jennifer Dono. Hopefully I'm not echoing. That was pretty funny a couple times. Right?
I don't hear any echo.
Hopefully you guys aren't hearing any echo. So we're at the official after party with the Stacey Harris. She's our hostess this evening. Wasn't Allie Brown phenomenal? Phenomenal. I loved it. It was all that I had expected. And Danny J, like I said, it's hard to interview. So if you're still in the chat, basically what's going to happen now is Stacey Harris is going to come on and we're going to chat a little bit. Danny J of the Sweaty Betties, and we'll try and pop her Twitter handle down there. She's still on Twitter for another 10 minutes or so. So if you have questions for her specifically, she's built a crazy business already. Ask her how she got 30,000 fans on Facebook, right? How does anyone get 30,000 fans on Facebook like that? And her pictures sometimes are a little, she's 30,000 fans and she's doing some like inappropriate things on her Facebook sometimes. Her brand is hilarious. I love it. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and welcome on Stacey. At the Stacey Harris, thank you so much for being on our after party, Stacey.
I'm super excited.
All right, so Stacey, why don't you tell us a little, well actually, you know what? Don't tell us a little bit about yourself. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to hand over the after party to you. Stacey's going to tell us about who she is, what she does, and some aha moments about Allie Brown. And then she's going to be commenting on what's going on in Twitter and in the chat. And she's going to be checking in on all of you guys. So go ahead, Stacey. Have fun.
All right, thanks, Jen. I am the Stacey Harris, the only one that matters. I own Hit the Mic Marketing. I'm head rock star over there. We do online marketing for rockstar entrepreneurs, social media stuff, email stuff, WordPress design, all of that really great stuff. You can find that at hitthemicmarketing.com. I'm on Twitter and Facebook at the Stacey Harris, so make sure that we connect and have fun. How good was Allie tonight? How good? I don't know if I can talk about aha moments because the whole show was kind of an aha moment. Like everything, I liked that we brought up motherhood at the end, but that's just because I have a kid and we don't usually. But yeah, it was really, really, really great. Also, I want to say how good was Corey last week doing this. If you missed it, watch the recording. There's a dog in it and she's adorable. I'm in love with Olive. I have 3 dogs of my own, but Olive is super cute. What are you guys talking about? Why do we have no tweets? You guys aren't tweeting me. We have a deal. If I'm going to do this, you all have to tweet me. Hi, everybody in the chat. Raven. Ooh, Raven's awesome. You should all talk to her. Yes, Corey, I'm going to talk about you a lot. Mm-hmm. Although you did lie and have milk instead of root beer. Not cool, man. Not cool. I am super excited. I want to know what your guys' favorite part of Allie was. I really liked when she talked about having a strategy, because strategy is so important. I am doing some strategy sessions with clients right now for social media, and it's amazing how much clearer things get when you know where you're going. It's so much easier to day-to-day avoid the overwhelm of social media or email marketing or business in general if you know what you're trying to do. Strategy is absolutely critical. So, so important. I have no tweets. Why do I have no tweets? Oh, there we go. I agree with Raven. Raven said that her favorite was when she gave permission to relax and have fun and not be worried about the first 6 or 7 figures. That was so true. You kind of have to, deal with where you are now and deal with what you're doing and your growth as well, but enjoy where you are now because you're never going to be there again. I really liked that too. Oh, Julie of Her Career Advice is talking about, has anyone else tried Allie's products? I have not. I have gone to her free calls and things like that, but I've not invested in any of her products. I'm very curious about that. Very, very. Has anyone else used Allie Brown's products? Is anyone else in that Elevate? That was really cool. They were talking about that. Penelope from Penn Says talks about knowing the 3 levels of social media sharing: public, personal, and private. I loved that too. That was so true. Because you ride this weird line of getting too personal and kind of overshare. But you have to have some personality, and some people do not know where that line is, and some people do really well with it. I think Allie does a good job with it. Marie Forleo is another one that I think does a really good job with that. Corey says her favorite part was showing off yourself and getting a little personal. I like that too. That was a big part of my rebrand. For those of you who don't know my sort of background, I started as a very kind of buttoned up general virtual assistant kind of business 2 years ago. And it just didn't feel like super authentic to me. It wasn't really what I wanted to be doing. So I really liked doing the marketing part. So I kept doing that, and I rebranded to Hit the Mic and the pink and black and the hair. And well, that happened before the rebranding, but no, I let myself be more me. I gave myself permission to really represent myself as part of my business. And it has done so much for my business. It really is amazing how much more comes to you when you put yourself out there more authentically. So true. A lot of you really resonated with that social media sharing, public, personal, and private. I really like that. Raven had a client who did Elevate, and she said that you've got to be ready to work it, not for those dabbling in business. It's an excellent point. I think people think that they can just buy products and that then their business will quadruple. You actually have to like do stuff with the product. It's true. And Julie wants to know if anyone has done B School with Marie Forleo. I have a video for a scholarship. If you go to my Facebook page, you'll see it for a scholarship. So head over to the Facebook page, facebook.com/hitthemicmarketing, and then go to the video and watch it and like it and comment on it. And everyone email Marie Forleo and tell her she should give me a scholarship. That's the use I'm going to make of this time. Telling you all should get me a B School scholarship. I think that would be epic. Let's see. Jill, shout out to YFE Phoenix. I'm super excited that YFE Phoenix people are in the chat today. Jill, awesome. Getting past the emerging stage is the first step. I'm happy I'm at that point, but scared of the next steps. Scared is good though. Fear is good. Embrace it. Bren, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if it's not. It's amazing how easy everything is when you just be yourself. People value authenticity. That is so true. Oh, Amanda's saying nice things for me about me. Amanda Schaffner, owner of LM-LLC, Language Management LLC. She is great, good friend of mine. She said I'm her inspiration for her rebranding and being me with her own business. I like that. I like your rebranding, by the way, Amanda. It looks really good. If you go to amandaschaffner.com, you'll see it. Let's see. Let's talk about email marketing. Allie Brown talked about it a lot tonight. What do you guys give away for signups? I do a 4 social media mistakes costing you cash and how to fix them, because I find a lot of people point out problems but don't give people solutions. But I'm thinking about changing it. I'm thinking about doing a screencast or something. I just have, it's like a 2-page PDF download. I really like when people do ebooks and things that I can download and read somewhere else. But I've seen a lot of people do like interviews, and I like those because I can download and listen to them. I don't love the autoresponder series because I want to be able to work through whatever the opt-in thing is on my own time. And I feel like when you do the autoresponder series, I end up hearing from you a lot because I'm getting your emails now and your series. So it's just a lot for me. What do you guys think? Alyssa says it's really important to trust yourself and your instincts. Really, it is about taking a leap of faith. Even when you have no idea what you're doing, there is someone who does know. I like that. That is a really good point. That is an excellent point. Danny J of Sweaty Buddies did such a good job interviewing Allie Brown tonight. I loved how conversational it was. They were both really, really great. And Jen says this a lot, but it is super hard to interview someone. And Danny J did a really, really great job. Amanda doesn't give away anything for her newsletter sign up, but that will change soon. I'm curious to see what Jen comes up with, because she mentioned during the show about finding something for YFE chat. So, or for what the YFE mailing list, I should say. That will be interesting. There were some really good suggestions too. Raven did an autoresponder series for her sign up, but she made it few and far between, just enough for encouragement to complete the process rather than the sales sleaziness. I think that's definitely a big key when you're talking about email marketing, is staying away from that sales sleazy factor. You want to be genuinely giving them something. Corey is talking about her branding. Perhaps Vine tout and Instagram more than your puppy. I don't know. Your puppy is pretty awesome, Corey. Namaste, Mary. I need to start working on newsletters for my clients. Very true. Jill from Impromptu Guru. I release a new free video each week in my 60-second Guru series that helps people become better communicators. I've seen that series and it's very cool. They're on her website too. They're very, very cool. Question 3. What about the spiritual side of business? What are your thoughts on the woo-woo side of keeping the faith? Oh, Penelope's leaving. Nice gem shout out, Penelope. I like it. Truly outrageous in person. I like it. For those of you who don't know, I tend to have some sort of gem in the holograms shout out at some point in every one of these chats. I had a secret desire to be Gem when I was a child. I loved that show. It's very 1980s of me, I know, but I loved it. And so it kind of comes up a lot. So that's kind of the joke around. Let's see. So I'm curious, the answers to question 3. What about the spiritual side of business? What are your thoughts on the woo-woo side of keeping the faith? I am all about keeping the faith. I am not particularly, I think more spiritually than religious. I do believe that you get what you put out there, whether it be just positivity and hopefulness or negativity. I think if you live in the land of negativity and not going to achieve something and it's not going to happen, then you're probably not going to get it. If you live in a positive world where you think I can do this and I can do things, it will be a lot easier to do things. Plus, positive people are more fun. Nobody likes negative people. They're boring. See, Amanda says, puppies sell. I've used pictures of my boyfriend's brother's dog, Lucy, in my business, and people love her more than me. People don't love her more than you. She is super cute, though. Yay! Lots of people love Gem. I love the woo-woo. Oh, this is from Raven. I love the woo-woo. It's the root of my business, even when I'm talking about branding a business. Well, there's a lot of woo-ness to branding. When I do social media strategy sessions or branding design sessions with clients, there's definitely a woo-woo factor. It's, you know, how do you want to feel? How do you want this business to feel? How do you want to feel when you're selling this to people? And if you don't like what you're selling, you're not going to be very good at it. Oh my gosh, Corey, you don't know who Gem is. Oh, I'll be sending you an email following the chat. Don't know who Gem is. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. I like that there's all the love for Gem. This is super awesome. I think I'm going to actually have to finally be Gem from Gem and the Holograms for Halloween this year. I have the hair. I could totally do it. See, Jill says, faith in yourself and your abilities is important. If you doubt yourself, don't be consulting and coaching and influencing that day. So true. So true. And I think you have to put aside the fear factor and the, wait, can I really do this? Because you can do it. You know more than some people. You'll never know everything. So just do it. That's my thoughts on that. I love that Jill puts that out there, though. That's good. Does it help? I'm still only 20, Corey says. No, you still should know who Gem is. I bring her up every week. You haven't. Use Google. You're 20. You know what Google is. Come on. Sweaty Betty's gives away a free workout program. I might have to go check out Sweaty Betty's website. I need a free workout program. I need a paid workout program, too. I need a whole workout program. Jennifer Dono says, Gem is on Netflix last I checked. It is. And if you come to my house, I own all the seasons on DVD. I do. They're right over there. Da, 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 da. I can't believe Corey doesn't know who Jem is. That's going to be my big takeaway now tonight, Corey. Sheesh. You guys are so funny. I love all the Jem love now. So great. Let's see, Alyssa, thoughts of making enough money to support yourself while trying to create a new business. Again, it's the trust aspect. But can you trust yourself too much? I think that you have to come between trust and preparation. Prepare yourself, put yourself in the best position to make the leap and then make the leap. I mean, don't make the leap with no savings and no potential clients, but set yourself up to be successful. Have a little bit of savings and then make the jump. Namaste, Maria. I have Jem recorded on my DVR. Don't judge. I am not judging. You're cool. I like that. Let's see. Question 4. What about money? Are you comfortable talking about money, or does it feel uncomfortable, impolite, or tacky? What about money? Are you comfortable talking about money? I don't know. I think that some money talk is okay. I don't love talking about money. I don't even like talking about money to like my accountant. I just don't like talking about it. I just want to think that I live in a world where there's always money. That would be ideal for me. I pay attention to it, but I don't talk about it a lot. Corey says, okay, come on, the show was canceled before I was even born. I don't care. I expect by the next YFE chat, Corey will have seen an episode of Jem and the Holograms. Corey says she's cool talking about money, but doesn't worry about it as much as you should. Well, there's no need to worry about it. There's no need to live in worry. You just need to be aware of it. You, Bren, did you purchase any of the new release dolls? I didn't know there were new release dolls. I might have to get some for my office. I had a coworker who did, and he was 34. That's how big Jem is. Jem is super big. Jem is the best. Let's see. Corey. Okay, I'm gonna need to know why Corey is dead to you, Carrie, with careful sense. Because I'm curious now. Corey Mulder has no problem talking about money when it comes to my Utoria. That's a very good point. When sometimes you don't want to have to hide talking. It's not about hiding it, I guess. Says, it's just money. It is just money. There's always more of it. Let's see, Amanda. Talking about money is usually very uncomfortable for me. It's a cultural thing. In other cultures, it's perfectly acceptable. That's true. That's true. I like to think that it's just always there, I guess. I don't know. And a lot of people, and this is going to be kind of woo-woo, say that if you live in a worry about there being enough money, there won't be. Like, you have to just know it will take care of itself. Like, if you're going to make that big investment, you have to know it's going to be okay, and you put it out there, and what you put out, you get back. So, let's see. Corey, wait, what? What did I do? I'm not in debt or anything. I don't even have a credit card. Don't get one, Corey. Or actually get one for emergencies, but then don't use it a lot. Very, very, very smart group. Especially because you all love Jen. I think we have one more question from Jen. We'll see. And then I think we'll probably wrap it up before too long, because I know it's late for you East Coast people. Well, depending on how late you stay up. If anyone wants to find me while we're waiting, Twitter /the Stacey Harris. Stacey is spelled Stacey. Harris is Harris. It's the same on Facebook, facebook.com /the Stacey Harris. If you want my website, it's hitthemicmarketing.com. If you know any young female entrepreneurs in Phoenix who want to be a part of YFE Phoenix, I'm the city coordinator. Point them in my direction. Oh, look, we have another question. What are your thoughts on motherhood? Allie Brown mentioned that we're amongst the first generation of women that can do it all. Do you feel like you can do it all? Or are you stressed about motherhood and running a business? I super love this question, Jen, because I was having this conversation with someone early today. And so I have an answer prepared. I do think women can have it all. And I think that people who say you can't have it all, it's because they're distracted by the idea of having to actually create it. It's really tough to have it all when you're at the whim of someone else's schedule and somebody else's plans for you. But if you go out and you put it together, you can have it all. I have it all. I have a 4-year-old son. I've been married for 5 years. I have a successful and growing business. I work. I get to do something I love. I get to work with people I love. I get to do cool stuff like this. You don't get to do this in a 9-to-5 job. And I spend time with my kiddo, and I spend time with my husband, and we have date nights and all of that fun stuff. I have it all, but I made it all. I stick to my schedule. I stick to my plans. I live in a calendar. It comes down to just making your priorities. And sometimes it comes down to making your priorities in this very second. Like, what am I going to do right now? Okay. But yeah, I definitely think you can totally have it all. Let's see. Corey says, I don't have kids, but my stepmom does, and I think she did pretty well prior to marrying my dad. That's very nice. Amanda only wants to be a dog mom. You still have to, pay attention. I have a dog. I have 3 dogs, and sometimes I think they're more effort than my kid. He's pretty easy, pretty go-lucky. Let's see. What else? I have learned that you have to ask for help. Remember, someone has been where you are. You have resources out there. I love that, and that's true for moms and non-moms alike. Definitely. I think that yes, Raven, plants count. I think that you have to, sometimes it does ask for help. My mom is a big help to me when I'm watching my kid so I can work during the day. You have to definitely put yourself out there. And non-moms, just in your business. I mean, asking people for advice because they've been where you are. I mean, it's not just about balance. It's definitely, opening yourself up to getting advice from someone who's already been down the road does not make you weak. It makes you smart. Turnip seeds. I'm focusing on am I happy, am I satisfied, proud, instead of having it all. Also, long live fur babies. Yes, fur babies totally count. I like that. I like that a lot. Sarah, personally, I can't wait. Big change from even 6 months ago. Looking forward to the juggle. I like that. Yeah, wanting to have kids and have a husband kind of snuck up on me. I didn't really ever want to get married or have babies or even fur babies, I'll be honest, until I got my dogs and then I was in love with them. But I didn't ever want to get married or have babies until I met my husband. I'm not saying that means everyone who says they don't want kids will want kids. I think there are genuinely people who don't want to have kids, and I think that's awesome. I think it's smart to know yourself well enough to know what you want and don't want. But yeah, it's super awesome to just write it out, and then it comes, and it's awesome too. Amanda says my son is awesome. He is awesome. I'm partial to him. There's occasionally pictures of him on Facebook, not very often though. That would be my private. It stays pretty low key. You'll see my husband more often than you'll see my kids. Let's see. He got a Coyotes. I'm a big hockey fan too, for those of you who don't know. And so he got a Phoenix Coyotes jersey today. That was pretty much the highlight of our day. Answer 5. I raised both of my kids while running my business, and it was perfect for us. Now my daughter is a 16-year-old CEO. And if you can be just like Tori's mom, you're totally set, because her kids are awesome. If my kids grow up to be half as successful as I'll be super happy. Super duper happy. Love that. All right. Well, I think we are going to wrap it up. Am I right, Jen?
Yeah. So, Stacey, let's get one more time. Where can everyone find you? You did such a good job. Oh, look. Shout out to Carissa. Carissa just got Barbara Corcoran on Small Businesses Do It Better, by the way. Did you watch it, Stacey?
I did watch it, and it was super, super, super awesome. Kind of like Allie tonight. I nodded my head like she was just talking to me.
Oh, yeah, I know. shout out to Oval Eye TV Studio because we've had sleepless nights getting these servers hooked up. It was not a bandwidth issue yesterday. We got on top of it. We knew what the issue was. We fixed it, and we're good for tonight. So, good job, Dad.
I thought that was handled beautifully, by the way. Like I said, I was on the show, and you guys did a great job handling it. I didn't have any issues, so I don't know what's going on.
Well, you know why? Because were you on an iOS device? Like your iPhone?
No, I wasn't. I was on my PC.
It's because, okay, can I give them some behind-the-scenes magic?
Yeah.
It was just like by chance that, we'll just say this. It was by chance that you popped over to the right server. Let's just say that. Okay. So it was a lot of fun. This has been a crazy experience this week. I'm ready to sleep for ages. But Stacey, you did such a good job tonight. It's hard talking to the Corey Freeman at Corey Freeman will be able to attest to it. It's hard to look at the camera. Yeah, see, I'm not even looking at the camera. I'm looking at Stacey. It's hard to look at the camera and just talk. So I give you a lot of props for that. We're recording this, by the way. We featured a lot of your tweets. Stacey gave a lot of shout outs tonight. She did an awesome job about that. This is going to be up on YouTube tomorrow at youtube.com/YFentrepreneur. Make sure that you click subscribe so you can be one of the first ones to get it. Click on the bottom list or the bottom link or image thing that says mailed it. If you're on live, I'll figure out something to give you guys. I don't know. I make everything out for free that you can just go and access it, so I'll have to figure something out. Get creative. But anyway, Stacey, did you tell us one more time where we can find you online?
Hitthemicmarketing.com. All the links are there.
Perfect.
Just Google the Stacey Harris. I'm sure you'll run into me somewhere.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching Allie Brown. Thank you to Stacey. Thank you to Allie Brown. Thank you to Danny J of Sweaty Betties. This was such a fun night. Make sure that you follow all of them online. We'll have everything up on the blog tomorrow at youngfemaleentrepreneurs.com. It'll be up on YouTube, on iTunes, everywhere. So make sure that you tweet Stacey and say good job. You thank Allie Brown on Twitter, and you thank Danny J. We had the tweets over on the lower third, so hopefully you caught those. Otherwise, it's just on YFE chat. All right, thank you, everyone, and have a fantastic rest of your night.